What's up guys, Johnny here. I think I've calmed down enough from the excitement of the second Civil War trailer to actually talk about some of the things I saw. Although it wasn't completely new, but there were a couple of new scenes in there that excited me and I do want to talk about. First and foremost, the reveal we've all been waiting for. Spider-Man was finally shown. The first time we see him in the MCU, and it was just so exciting. It was awesome to see him interacting with everybody else for the first time. And I do still firmly believe this suit is amazing. I thought it was perfection when I first saw it, and it is. Every time I see it, I like it even more, and even more than the last time. So I was quite surprised to see that there were a fair amount of people out there that don't like it, and even going as far to say it's shit. To all those people out there that say it's shit.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
I've been a fan of most of Spider-Man suits that we've seen on the big screen. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, I thought they did a fantastic job on the suit. It really brought Spider-Man to life in a really good way. The Amazing Spider-Man, I did not care for the suit in the first movie. It just didn't really stand out to me. It looked kind of weird, to be honest. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, though, I think that is the best Spider-Man suit we've seen on the big screen up until this point. I can't really say if Civil War is going to be better because we've only seen this suit on the screen for like 3 or 4 seconds. You know, we can't really judge it on that level. But I really do think that this new Spider-Man suit is really like just classic Spider-Man. You know, it really just screams out classic Spider-Man. Even the symbol that it has in the middle, and we see it for a brief second on his back as well, that even the symbol is just classic Spider-Man. And I don't know, like some of the things we've seen, like the things we see for sure here, the lines on the suit, it looks like he has less lines on his suit, which are supposed to be like the web design that it has, but that could be just because the web design, like they're actually thinner, you know, so it gives it like a more sleek, more streamlined look to the whole suit. We also see that he has web shooters, which is pretty obvious. I don't think it's surprising to anybody, but for anybody that thought maybe they might go back to the organic web from the Sam Raimi trilogy, they're not. It's web shooters that he has. On his waistline, we can see that he has like little canisters, which is really a nice touch. I really like that. And probably the biggest reveal of this whole suit is the eyes, you know, which at first I thought they were animated, like Deadpool's eyes, where his facial expressions come through his mask, but it doesn't look that way. After I saw it a couple more times, you can actually hear when his eyes squint that it makes like a little mechanical sound, so it might be like a visor that's built into the suit, which makes me believe that the suit might be maybe it was made by Tony Stark and given to Spidey, because we do see that they form some kind of bond or some kind of friendship, because in this trailer he's clearly Team Iron Man. You know, Spider-Man is on Team Iron Man, and so I'm guessing Tony made him this suit, because we already know from Age of Ultron that Tony's the one that makes everybody look cool, so he's like the guy that upgrades people's suits and stuff. But yeah, I thought it was a great, awesome reveal. I cannot wait to see what Tom Holland brings to the role. I hope he doesn't just try to copy Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. I hope he brings his own style to Spider-Man. And I'm sure he's going to do a great job. I'm not worried about it, because James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, he did say that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the best version of Spider-Man he's seen on screen, because he has watched Civil War already. So that makes me even more excited to see his performance. But yeah, great reveal. Next, I want to talk about the character that I'm most excited about, and that's BP. Obviously, Black Panther. We did get a couple of new scenes in here. There was one where we saw him without his suit. So this is the first time we actually see Chadwick Boseman in one of the trailers. And it looks like he was in the aftermath of the explosion that we've seen in both trailers. because he's like getting up and you can see around him and he's like in total ruins right now. So I'm guessing this is what motivates him to join the fight, you know, because at first I was like, what is Black Panther's purpose in this whole Avenger versus Avenger thing they got going on? And I'm guessing he's chasing after Winter Soldier, obviously. And one of the scenes after this, he's chasing after Winter Soldier. So I'm guessing he thinks the Winter Soldier had something to do with this explosion, or maybe he even did. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, but that's what he's doing. Like you see him in ruins, and then right after you see him chasing after Winter Soldier. You know, and let's just point out how much of a beast Black Panther is. All right, because we see Winter Soldier getting away on a motorcycle, and Black Panther catches up to him on foot, and then jumps off a car and does like this slash thing in the air and like just slashes the back of the motorcycle, and he just wrecks Winter Soldier's shit at that point. That was amazing to see. He actually looks like a panther when he's running, when he's jumping, which is a really nice touch. I really like that. There was one more scene where Black Panther is fighting Winter Soldier. It looks like on a rooftop, and we can finally see the vibranium suit in full effect, because you see a helicopter that comes and starts shooting at both of them. Black Panther just turns around and you can see the bullets just bouncing off of him like it's nothing. That was fucking amazing. I really am digging how they're bringing Black Panther to life in this movie, and I can't wait to see Chadwick Boseman embody this role. This is the character I'm most excited about at the moment. So yes, amazing Black Panther scenes in this new trailer. Next up, I want to talk about a scene that I actually did not pay attention to the first time around. I don't know what happened, but it was on my second and third viewing that I actually realized what was going on. And it's like this building is rising up out of the water, out of the ocean, and you see the inside of it, and you can see like it's kind of like it has cells going all around it. So I'm guessing it must be some kind of superhero prison or high security prison, because from the dialogue that is being said in the scene, it was Tony saying something like, "We need to be put in check or kept in check, whatever form that takes. I'm game." So from that dialogue and from what was shown, I'm guessing this is some kind of high security prison for anybody that opposes the government regulations on superheroes, or the government controlling superheroes. So any superheroes that opposes are going to be captured and put in this prison. Like that's the main goal of it. So I'm guessing the government came to Tony and asked Tony if he could help out with building this, because since Tony has been in the Avengers, he knows what everybody's capable of, so he might be able to make like a really like a prison that they wouldn't be able to escape, you know, which is a turn that I was not expecting. You know, I was just expecting them to fight, then make up at the end. Like that's honestly what I was expecting, but this is like on a whole other level. I was not expecting Tony to be a part of this, but we don't know yet. We haven't seen the movie. I'm just saying from what was said in the trailer, that's how it came across to me. After that, we just saw a couple of short scenes. There was one that stood out to me. That was Scarlet Witch fighting Vision, and this was amazing to see because we saw Scarlet Witch holding Vision down with her powers. Like Vision could not move, and we already know how much of a beast Vision is, right? So for Scarlet Witch to be doing this, you really see how far she's come with her powers. And we already know that Scarlet Witch is a really powerful hero. Like she could probably take a lot of these other heroes easily, but she's just gaining control of her powers. You know, in Winter Soldier, that was the first time we were introduced to her, but it was in the after credit scene, and she was still learning how to control her powers along with her brother Quicksilver. And we didn't even see them in action until Age of Ultron, and even then she still didn't know what was the limit to her power or how much she could actually do. Now we really see how far she's come, and we've only seen the tip of the iceberg with Scarlet Witch and her powers. I cannot wait to see how far she can go. But this scene in particular just was really cool to see in the trailer. We finally saw the Ant-Man Hawkeye team up we've all been waiting for, which looks amazing, where Hawkeye shoots an arrow, Ant-Man's on the arrow. In this version, it looks like he jumps off the arrow and goes through Iron Man's fingers and lands on his forearm, which is fucking amazing. I can't wait to see these fight scenes on the big screen. I'm telling you, just looking at them in these trailers, they look amazing. And just to think, this is being directed by the Russo brothers. So just imagine those Winter Soldier fight scenes, but with all these different Avengers and their powers and what they can do. It's amazing to think about. But yeah, we finally got that team up. Amazing. And also one more scene, and it was a really cool throwback. It was where Captain America is fighting Iron Man, and I think Iron Man was like, "I'm warning you, stay down," or something like that. And Captain America gets up and he's like, "I can do this all day." Awesome, awesome throwback to the first Captain America movie, the first Avenger, where this is before Captain America gets his powers, but he's getting his ass handed to him by some bully in an alley, and the bully, I think the bully even tells him like, "Stay down," or something like that, and Captain America gets up and he's like, "I can do this all day." Obviously, in that scene from the first movie, from the first Captain America movie, he was saved by Bucky. In this one, it looks like the roles are reversed, because Captain America now has Bucky's back, and he's the one fighting Iron Man, which was really emotional. That was a really great scene to have in the trailer. Well, there you have it, guys. Those are my thoughts on the new Civil War trailer, on Spider-Man's reveal, and all these cool new scenes that we saw. Let me know what you guys thought about it. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.